Just briefly, looking back to a new regular show review. If you haven't seen the last one, go and check it out. And we're back with the next two episodes of season 7 of regular show, and we start with that lodge that Jade and his park people have made, and talking about this chili cook-off, and whoever will be winning it will earn the respect in the lodge. And yeah, of course, Benson is wanting to enter so he can get the respect, but apparently Jane has never lost the contest before. So yeah, it goes over to Skips, Mordecai, and Rigby, and wanting them to try his chili. And they said it's alright, probably not winning good, which then he talks about this whole like thing in the Amazon or in the jungle that makes the food taste really, really good. But yeah, Skips then tells him that he's just gonna have to go with what he has. I mean, yeah, that's the whole point of the cook-off, of course. And yeah, Benson keeps getting Mordecai and Rigby to want to try his chili, even when they're asleep. And then they think that this is the one that should be able to win the contest, which he puts the foil over it. And yeah, we see the contest, everybody entering, and yeah, see the judge, and yeah, it goes over to Benson, and yeah, he thinks that it's actually pretty good, and of course he likes Jane's chili, of course, and Mordecai and Rigby are trying to figure out what he has in it, and of course he thinks, or we think that he's stopping what they think that they're doing. But no, he gives them some of his chili, and they think it's absolutely amazing. And yeah, get two of the competitors up top. But apparently, one of them shows this receipt of how much they have spent, and yeah, gets disqualified. Which then they have to get that guy out of here and get Benson. And Benson believes that he is using some of those stuff that he talked about in his chili and gonna prove it. And yeah, goes into Jane's house and sneaking around and even seeing his portrait, but doesn't have take any interest in it. And sees this very huge amount of money on the lodge, which then he gets caught. And apparently he's been growing his own type of plants, which are very expensive. And yeah, he's just saying to Mordecai and Rigby that there's no gonna be no use that Jane is gonna be winning unless he actually look at the chicken wings and has an idea, which then we see the chili cook off. And yeah, Benson is cooking and using the chicken wings in the chili. That's actually quite interesting. And yeah, Jane taking no pressure. And yeah, of course the judge is just messing around, trying to distract Benson. And yeah, he's run out of chicken wings, which he's gonna have to go and get some more wings. And he gets caught, which then ends up getting it into the bowl. And now it's time for the tasting, which of course James was very good, he says. And then he goes to Benson, and he actually says that it's actually very tasty. And of course, he gets a chicken bone or a wing bone inside out of his mouth. And after all of the judging, he actually says that Benson manages to win the contest, and he gets the found respect of his lodge. So yeah, Benson actually gets a win in the end. Very good for Benson. And then we go to the next episode, and it's another good one. And it starts with this movie that's playing, this very low budget movie. And apparently, yeah, Muscle Man, High Five Goes, Rigby, and Mordecai have been renting this movie so many times just because of how terrible it is. You know, it's one of those movies. It's so terrible that it just is so funny. And yeah, Benson is like, oh, come on, not that movie again. It's so bad. And yeah, we could just see how bad the movie is. Even the microphone in it as well. And just the horrible budgeting as well with the effects. And yeah, they got a little bit of time before they have to bring it back since they have rented it. and yeah, it doesn't come out of the VCR. And then they're trying to pull it out, and yeah, they get Skips, but of course, when they're trying to get Skips to help, he just ends up leaving. And yeah, they try slamming the VCR, and then thinking of using this mallet in order to smash it. And then Rigby sticks his hand in it, which of course gets his hand stuck. And apparently, the guy at the desk at the video store says it's $200 of a rental fee. And there's already some other people wanting to rent it as well. Which then they go to Eileen's at the coffee shop to help. And yeah, Rigby is acting like he's dying, even though he's not. And they use butter. And of course, Muscle Man's still wanting to use the mallet, which then Mordecai has no choice but to go to the store. Which, yeah, this guy is just always asking about Mordecai's mom and if she's still married. And yeah, he's not able to help. Which then they try to give the tape back, even though it has Mordecai's or Rigby's hand in it, and it's still stuck in the VCR. And yeah, of course, I will return the tape in a watchable condition. And then they bring out this bounty hunter like guy to chase after them. And of course, he's saying that he wants the tape, and Rick is saying it off of that VCR and using this bomb, this grenade, which explodes. And yeah, it ends up destroying the VCR, and yeah, they end up getting the tape out. And even though it's got butter on it, they still will return it, even with these guys saying that they don't mind that it's got butter. They'll still watch it. And then they see this donut factory holiday spring break. And then, of course, they're like, movie night. And then they forgot, oh, yeah, the VCR broke. So, yeah, very, very funny at the end. So, yeah, good episodes here. I'd like to know your thing. Catch you next one.